First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakodash. Double honor to the elders of the great millstone who rule well. Citations to you, Akim, out there pushing this truth. And to you few Aqua that's in obedience, prophesying the downfall of this wicked kingdom called Babylon, Mystery Babylon, America. All right. And this lesson is going to be a topic on bugged out Jake that think they know what they're talking about. You know, saying a whole lot of nothing, saying a whole lot of gibberish, leading the people astray. All right. I won't do no rambling. You know, if you really in this truth, this will vex you. You know, but
that makes sense.
For educational purpose. You know, Jake like to say stupid deep shit, and other Jake, oh, that makes sense, silly ass shit. But you'll see. Check it out.
Furnace, bro. They had to burn off the feet. Meshach and Abednego wasn't in a fiery furnace, bro. They had to burn off things in their life to go to a new level.
You believe those stories in the Bible?
I'm giving you the allegory.
I'm saying, do you believe them?
Jonah was not in the belly of a whale. He was being swallowed up by his circumstances. Adam and Eve is not ADAM. The first atom was a light, ATOM. The prefix to darkness is evening, Eve. God took atom and evening, light and darkness, brought that together to make mankind. See, when you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Daniel went in the lion's den.
Now that makes sense. Ain't nobody never make that shit make sense like that.
Daniel went in the lion's den. He was facing many predators in his life. So how do you maneuver through the predators in your life? How do you maneuver being swallowed up?
Basically,
it's allegory.
Well, hold up, what that mean?
It's something that they say one way, but it really means another thing. But until you take it to another dimension, you're not going to be able to understand what they talking about.
You say it's
not. Meshach and Abednego wasn't in a fiery furnace, bro. They had to burn off things in their life to go to.
That's what I call high talk. Jake smoking weed, saying a bunch of dumbass shit, philosophies. They were actually in a fiery furnace, man. That's one of the stories that'll build faith, man. Jonah was in a whale. Daniel did go into a den of lions. This is real. But we have a power, which is Yahweh Shai, which protects us from that from anything. Whatever he's saying is man's vain philosophies. All right? That right there vex you. And then you got the other Jake talking silly, oh, that didn't make sense like that. Made sense, you know, it didn't make sense at all. Jake just high, right? And he don't have the full understanding. Let's go to Colossians 2, verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the traditions of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Yahushua. Right? Beware, because the scriptures say evil men and the seducers will wax worse and worse. And this is an example of it. Deceiving and being deceived. You know? This is an example of that. All right. They don't. An allegory means a story, a poem, or a picture that can be interpreted to reveal a hidden meaning. All right. That's what allegory means. And what the scriptures say, 2 Peter 1 and 20 KJV, the scriptures say, knowing this first, 2 Peter 1 and 20, knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation. So there's no private interpretation. That story is told how it was told and how it is. There's nothing secretly you have to go into a dimension and shit like that. Jake just bugged out, leading people astray. There's no private interpretation. These were actual events that lines up with history. Jake will lead you astray, man. Let me go into KJV. I mean NLT or that. And they on a podcast too, so he gonna have to pay for that, man. He gonna have to pay for leading people astray. Jake gonna be put to death for that. 2 Peter 1:20, NLT. Above all, you must realize that no prophecy in Scripture ever came from the prophet's own understanding. See, he's leaning on his own understanding. All right? All right? And the Scripture said, do not lean on your own understanding. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. These guys are somewhere creating shit. It's not in the scriptures. Scripture doesn't have the word allegory in it, I don't believe. All right? Jake go everywhere but to the prophets to get real understanding. They lean on their own understanding and lead the people astray. I don't know who this fella is, but I know one thing: the Lord gonna put his ass to death for leading the sheep astray, man. They was in a fiery furnace. It was three Israelites in the fiery furnace, man. And when they put them guys in there, and they seen 4 in there, and the 4th was Yahushua. And they came out unscathed. That's real. It's a faith builder. You know? It show you that the Lord is with you through all your persecutions. And we finna be going through some persecutions to come in these prophecies, man. You know? I got one more, because the only people that Jake need to be going for these scriptures is Great Millstone and them brothers on the highways and byways, man. Because the Lord's going to reveal his secrets to them. Amos. Three. Amos chapter 3, verse 5. Can a bird fall in a snare? Oh, no, I'm tripping. Amos chapter 3, verse 7, Salakia. Surely the Lord will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. And how you know that his prophets are the servants, the servant? They're on the highways and byways. They're pushing out videos. They're among the brotherhood. they're reading and they're establishing, they're cultivating into this walk. They're rehearsing the righteous acts. They're following the high holy days as best they can. You know, they're following Leviticus 11, the dietary laws, as best they can. You know, highways and byways, they're part of a camp. Great Millstone. All right. Jake is causing all types of confusion. Bugged out. You cannot get information from these cats, man. He's bugged the fuck out, man. And it'll vex you. With that, hope is edifying to your elect. I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach, the bonds to the elders, a great millstone who well. Bugged out Jake, deceiving people.